Today we are leaving the Bay Area and going back to Los Angeles, but before we do that, for one, my flight was delayed, so I can't be late, and for two, we got some stops to make first. For one, as always, this gym right here, and as you can see, there's a gardevoir in it, so that's kind of cool, but we do need to post up because I do want to get this badge gold. Just leave the slacking in here. We're gonna let them hold that down. I'm gonna bury these bad boys up. We're like on our way to gold. Might as well. This is a one-day streak because I didn't play yesterday because of Super Bowl Sunday. The Patriots lost. I was rooting for the Patriots. That sucked. There's that gym, and there's one more place that I want to explore that we've never been before. We've been halfway. You'll see. I think it's very obvious that we were gonna come out this way. We have to. We gotta take this gym at least one more time, and it's looking like it is a Poochyena nest, which is not what I want it to be. This gym, I was about to say, has way too many ones to fight, but everything's dead. So today's video, I guess I'll explain it while we're just sitting here battling. I'm just getting my wins up with Mewtwo. I'm trying, whenever I see a gym that's like super just easy to take out like this, super low, always use Mewtwo just to boost those stats. Today's video is gonna be a bit different, and we're gonna be coming off of 3 days of not uploading, and the reason why is because I was with friends, and then there was Super Bowl, and then I was traveling, and I couldn't record an entire video, so today we're recording like half a video. Today is Monday, the day that I'm going back to LA, and I'm probably gonna finish recording this video tomorrow on Tuesday, which is not ideal for a daily vlogger, but we're gonna get back on it this week. It starts this week. We get back on the daily grind for videos. So this was my last little wazah break kind of thing. Wazah? What is wazah? Fugazi. First off, this gym has to go down, and what I want to do here actually is hatch eggs, I guess. I was gonna post in this gym. We'll see what we got here. It could be good. Yeah. Oh, I need that. Skitty? Nope. Oh, we need that bad. We need that really bad. I will never catch another one of these in the wild because it does not rain in Los Angeles, and that, IVs are okay with it, but that is getting us up to 34 candies, so we're getting our way over to that Crawdon. That was fantastic. What we haven't done, which is something you'll see right here, is go all the way around and get that one stop. That I've seen so many good spawns there, and we've never hit that one place. As we're rocking, we got some 2Ks rocking up right now. We could get some fun stuff out of this. And remember, these are all Generation 3 eggs, so I'll take any candies, except for the gulpin candy. How about Wurmple? Also, I am in no way, shape, or form wearing anything hikey. Oh god, jeez, man, that was a big ass fly. We got Whelmer. There we go. That's something I need, and something we've actually caught right where I'm standing. Hopefully we can find more of these guys. Wonderful attack, beautiful. I don't see any spawns just yet. We do have sunny weather, so maybe we'll find a trap hinge out here. That'd be lit. Well, we reached the little fork in the road where actually the Pokestop is with a Remoraid and a Roselia, which is, I mean, it's nice. We've definitely seen better spawns here, so I guess it's a slower morning. We got a Poochyena. Expert handler. Oh, where'd he go? This was almost a cool clip. I'm rushing him. I'm so confused right now trying to catch this. Could it just run already? Okay. Well. Oh, we found the last stop, and we do have internet enough here to spin said stop. Yes, okay. We finally hit this one. We got another Poochyena and a Krabby. A lot of water spawns here because it's like a little creek. Well, this is really all I wanted to do. Just kind of come out here and see what this was. And here, I'll show you. Here, it's over here. It's just kind of like more trails this way, look very naturey, and then a trail going up the hill this way. There's trails all around the hills over here, so we might do like a full-on hike one day just to, like, you know, get some exercise, catch some hill Pokemon, but today we kind of have to go back. Bay Area, it's fun as always. I will most likely be back soon. That's it. Thank you. Sorry about that. Oh, appreciate that. Have a nice day. We should have missed this flight. Now we talk about the fun stuff. Welcome back to Los Angeles. Let's just start off with the base of all of this. Pokemon Go tweeted yesterday, traders, Pokemon Go is being updated to version 0.91.1 for Android and 1.61 for iOS. Release notes here. This was a very big tweet because this was a very, very big update. Now, it obviously didn't seem like that because if you guys read the update notes, really all that happened was improve the in-game news feature, which is actually kind of nice, and I want to talk about that for a second. Also, the Pokemon collection search now lets you search shiny, which is something I tried to do in a live stream, and I couldn't do it in a live stream because that feature wasn't in the game, which I didn't. I figured it was already there, so that's nice that that's there. And there were various bug fixes and performance updates, which is the same thing as minor text fixes, which means there was a lot more in the code than what they've showed here. Now, moving back just for a second for that in-game news feature, that is really, really nice to see because we all know that the Pokemon Go in-game notifications have been trashed the entire Pokemon Go run. For whatever reason, they never got a handle on that. But now that the news section looks really good. I do like what they did with this. It's going to keep people in-game as informed, hopefully as informed as people on Twitter, because not everyone who plays Pokemon Go follows their Twitter or follows their YouTube videos, right? So there's a lot of people who depend on the in-game notifications to get them their news about what's happening in Pokemon Go. So now that there's a great news section, that's much better. Future idea. Supercell did the same thing with Clash Royale and maybe even Clash of Clans. Us Pokemon Go YouTubers, throw us in the news section. An update happened, or there's something coming to the game. You guys want a good explanation of it? Toss our videos in there. I don't know, that's just wishful thinking that probably will never happen, but Niantic, it's an idea. Also, something that happened today is that Pokemon Go seemed to have gone down for a little bit there, and this was just like a Google Authenticator issue, so that when you try to log on through your Android, it was having problems authenticating your account to Pokemon Go, and it wouldn't allow people to log in. Basically, it was like an Android issue, and that's since been fixed. Now, let's talk about this APK mine done by the Silk Road, Pokemon Go Hub. I'll leave Go Hub's link in the description for this data mine because that is the one I use. But there's some really big things coming to Pokemon Go, and these are just kind of like the code, the APK foundations of what could be added, or we might be able to see this as part of the Q1 update. Because remember, with Pokemon Go, there's quarterly update systems. So maybe for Q1, we'll see this big update, which would be very nice to see. And it's just something that should have been added to the game a long time ago. Before we get to that, one second. This is just like quick, pretty big news. Castform and Deoxys have been found in the code, and as you can see on the screenshot, they do have different effects. Well, Castform has different effects by weather. That's actually something that we talked about a lot when we were talking about the weather system coming in, is Castform, how Castform work, and obviously this is kind of how it's going to work, and this is the reason why we don't see them in the game yet, probably because they've been developing this. And then obviously Deoxys has some different forms as well, which is pretty cool. So we should see these two guys in the game maybe soon. Again, all this stuff in the APK hints that it's being worked on. It does not hint that it's going to come out anytime soon, but this is just some fun stuff that was found. Now let's talk about the big thing, the keyword quests. Yes, finally quests are coming to Pokemon Go. We don't know when this is happening. Hopefully soon, maybe even Q1, but the base work, the groundwork of the APK has been found in the APK, which is very exciting, which means that we might see quests soon. Something that should have been in the game since day one. Clash of Clans was the same way. We didn't have like quests or daily challenges or anything like that until like maybe 6 months ago, and the game's been out for like 3-4 years. So at least Pokemon Go is quicker than that, but this is obviously something that should have been added in the game. But if you think about it, there's a lot of things that should have been added in the game, like when the game came out, but that's irrelevant. But it's looking like we will be seeing quests come to Pokemon Go. Now the bigger question here is, what do these quests mean? What will they do? How will they work? Will they really give you some crazy stuff? Is it going to work like... Now my big fear here is that the quest system will be like the badge system when it initially came out, right? You got a badge and you got a pat on the back for catching a bunch of Pokemon, or catching 100 dragon types, or spinning 1,000 stops, right? Like, you got the medals, but that's all they were just medals. They didn't give you anything, they didn't boost anything, they didn't do anything. They recently added, sort of recently, not really recently, but when they added the boosts to the gold medals for the Pokemon types, that was an awesome idea, because then there's incentive to catch those Pokemon, to get those badges gold, because it gives you something, right? Now when it comes to the daily quests, I'm assuming that you should get more than just a badge or a high five or a pat on the back. These quests will probably give you something. And when it comes to the rewards from quests, it could be anything from Pokecoins to lucky eggs to some people even saying legendary Pokemon or mythical Pokemon. There's a lot of ways Niantic could go about this, and it kind of just depends on how they want this system to work. But let me know in the comments what you guys think would be a fair compensation for doing a daily quest. Now, here's what the daily quests are, if you're curious. There's gonna be different kind of quests when they come out. There's gonna be possible story mode quests, and now that's kind of a big thing, because obviously in the main Pokemon games, it's like a story mode, right? It's not, you just don't walk around and catch things. I haven't played the games personally, but I've seen gameplay mode. There's a story mode to it. It's like a campaign kind of thing. With Pokemon Go, there obviously is really no story mode. You make your own story, right? You log on, you play, you experience. It's more about that rather than like a in-game mode storyline that you follow along with and you try to beat. But we might see something like a story mode. Maybe not like a full-on non-story mode, but maybe for like a quest, there's like certain things you have to do and things you gotta complete for like one big awesome prize or one big quest. And then the quest system is looking like it's gonna be guided, narrated by the one and only Professor Willow. He'll be helping you out through the quest, I think. But the fact that there are possible story quests to be added in the game and kind of possible some sort of like single player campaign mode and just that aspect, just bringing that aspect somewhat to the game would definitely be interesting. I think it would do well. Most games have that single player campaign mode and then they've got the multiplayer mode that everyone plays. Look at Call of Duty, look at Fortnite, any of these bigger games have that. Even Clash of Clans has some sort of little story mode, and then obviously no one really plays it because it's weak and everyone plays the multiplayer, but just having that aspect in there kind of, it just adds something fun to do. Now mix that with in-game rewards, an in-game reward system that has never been in the game, that's a good update. And when it comes to what these quests will be kind of targeted around, just really stuff you can do in-game, right? Catching Pokemon, spinning Pokestops, doing raids, just kind of stuff like that, just in-game activities, that's what the quests will be based around. And that's nice in itself because that entices people, players, to go out and experience all aspects of the game, because there's some people who only do raids, there's some people who only just go out and catch Pokemon, there's some people who never touch a gym or raid ever. But adding the daily quest system will entice people to play all aspects of Pokemon Go, which is good. And I'm assuming these quests will work not like the badge system, so there's not gonna be a quest that's gonna be like catch 100 Dratini's, and if you already caught 100, it just checks you off, right? Like maybe there's a quest that is catch 100 Dragon types, and you can have that quest active over a while. Now, I guess another question is, how many quests can you have active at a time? Will there be a certain limit to how many you get per day? How long will the quest last for? There's so much that still has yet to be discovered and talked about, and maybe even developed about this quest system. It's way too early to tell kind of what exactly is gonna happen, but all we know for sure is that there is a quest system that's being worked on. It is coming to Pokemon Go, and at this point in the game, I will take anything new, especially Gen 3 Pokemon, Niantic. I'm ready for Salamence, drop them on me. Actually, I'm not ready for Salamence. I have a lot of evolving to do to complete my Pokedex, but I am down for Salamence. But that's the new update and the new quest system coming to Pokemon Go. Obviously, again, we don't know a ton about it, except that it's there and we kind of know the basics, but there's probably gonna be a lot more intricate things added to the quest system as time goes on, or we'll just see it dropped very basic and we'll have fun with it either way. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you think about this entire thing? What do you guys think about quests coming to Pokemon Go? And make sure to leave a like on the video if you are excited for the quest. That's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, we're back in Los Angeles. I'm going to try my hardest to get out daily uploads, but I don't think that's gonna happen, but I'm trying my hardest. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.